For sample problem number 2, an electrical contractor has a job which should be completed in 100 days. At present, he has 80 men on the job and it is estimated that they will finish the work in 130 days. If of the 80 men, 50 of which are paid 190 a day, 25 are paid 220 a day, and 5 are paid at 300 a day. And if for each day beyond the original 100 days, the contractor has to pay 2,000 pesos liquidated damage. So dito, kailangan daw matapos yung job within 100 days. Pero dun sa current na bilang ng manpower na meron si contractor, so targeted na matatapos siya ng 130. So sobra ng 30 days. So basically, kada isang araw na delay na hindi matatapos yung job, magbabayad siya ng liquidated damage na 2,000. Now, for part A, tinatanong how many more men should the contractor add so he can complete the work on time. Ibig sabihin, instead of finishing in 30 days, dapat matapos niya within 100 days. So to do that, kailangan niyang dagdagan yung 80 men na meron at present. So tinatanong, ilan yung idadagdag. So for part A, this is actually a common problem pagdating kay algebra, no? That is, or tinatawag siyang man days or man hours. Basically, to find the additional number of workers, gagamit tayo ng concept ng man days and man hours. So for part A, dito na lang natin siya i-solve kay next slide. So for part A, so we'll be using yung tinatawag nating man days. So at present, meron siyang 80 men. So yung 80 men na to, matatapos nila yung job within 130 days. So ang total man days natin, basically, imumultiply lang natin the number of man or men times yung number of days na mag-work sila. So sa problem natin, that's 80 men working 130 days. So ito yung man days no present na bilang ng workers niya. So dapat matapos daw within 100 days. Ibig sabihin, etong 80 na to, kailangan nating dagdagan. So yung magiging final value ng bilang ng workers, hindi pa natin alam. So ililet natin yun as x. Times, multiply natin ilang araw. So that's 100 days yung target natin. So yung x dito is the bilang ng workers. Na dapat mas malaki siya dun sa original, which is 80. So compute lang natin, that's 80 times 130 is equal to 100 times x. So ang x natin dito, so that's 80 times 130 divided by 100. So we have 104 men. So ito yung bilang ng workers dapat ni contractor para matapos yung job within 100 days. So, ang tinatanong sa part A, so how many more men should the contractor add? So, ilan daw yung dinagdag? So, originally 80 magiging 104. So, yung additional is equal to 24 men. So, ito yung kailangan nating i-box. So, this is our answer for part A. For part B, if the additional men, 5 of which are paid 220 a day and the rest are paid at 190 a day, so would the contractor save money by employing more men and not paying the fine? So dito, ang tinitingnan natin, so mas okay ba na mag-hire na lang kaysa mag-multa ng 2,000 per day? So nandito naman yung rate ng bawat worker. So let's see kung mas pabor ba kay contractor kung mag-hire na lang siya or hindi. Oh wait, meron akong hindi napalitan. So hindi present economic studies na dapat hindi na cost concept. So palitan ko lang siya saglit. Okay, so yan, napalitan na. So, bali dito sa problem na to, ang present economic problem ni contractor ay mamimili siya kung mananatili bang 80 na lang yung men niya tapos magmumulta na lang or mag-hire siya ng additional worker para iwasan niyang magmulta. So, that's the present economic problem niya. So, kailangan natin tingnan ngayon ano yung magiging cost ng dalawang alternatives na yun. So, first alternative, 80 men pero magmumulta. Second alternative, magdadagdag, magiging 104 pero hindi magmumulta. So, ang magiging solution natin for part B. So, for first case or first alternative, so, merong liquidated damage. So, ito yung 80 men pa rin working. So, ano yung mga cost na nandito? So, meron ka daw 50 man na magkano ang rate? So, 190, 25 na 220, and then 5 na 300. So, 50 times 190, and then meron kang 25 times 220, and then 5 times 300. So, compute na lang muna natin. Ilan itong mga to? So, 50 times 190, that's 95. 25 times 220, this is 5,500. Then 5 times 300, that's 1,500. So, ito yung pasahod mo pa lang dun sa 80 na workers mo. Pero dito, sabi nga sa problem, pag 80 lang yung workers mo, so sobra ka ng 30 days. So, meron ka ngayon liquidated damage. So, ang liquidated damage mo, 30 days times 2,000 na penalty per day. So, that's 30 times 2,000. So, this is 60,000 na liquidated damage. So, total lang natin ito. That's 9,500 plus 5,500 plus 1,500 plus 60,000. So, in total, this is 76,500. So, ito yung magiging total na expenses ni contractor kapag nanatili siyang 80 men tapos magmumulta na lang. Ngayon, punta naman tayo kapag nag-additional siya. So, naging 104 men working na yung workers niya. So, 104 men working. So, dito, 50 times 190 pa rin. So, meron palang binagit sa problem. So, 5 additional men na 220 tapos yung the rest is 190 na. So, ang nadagdag basically 24. So, out of those additional 24, so 5 daw doon ay 220 ang rate. The rest, 190 na. So, that's 24 minus 5, that's 19. So, 5 na 220, tapos 19 na 190 yung additional. So, dito, originally, 50 yung 190 ang rate, madadagdag ka ng 19 times 190. And then, dun sa 220 ang rate, so originally, 25 sila, madadagdagan daw ng 5. And then, yung 300 ang rate ay 5 pa rin. So, sa ganitong scenario, naragdagan yung workers pero wala ka ng liquidated damage na 2,000 per day. So, ito na lahat yung expenses ni contractor. So, total lang ulit natin, that's 69 times 190. This is 13,110. That's 30 times 220. We have 6,600. And then 5 times 300, 1,500. So totaling it, 30,110 plus 66 plus 1,500. So this is 21,210. So comparing the two, basically, mas malaki yung magagastos mo kapag nagmulta ka. So kung ikaw si contractor, syempre, mag-hire ka na lang ng additional. So ang tinatanong naman sa problem, no? Would the contractor save money by employing more men and not paying the fine? So basically, the answer is yes. So kung ikaw si contractor, so mag-hire ka na lang. Hindi ka na magmumulta. So mas maliit pa yung magiging expenses mo. So that's our sample problem number 2.